Greetings, citizens! Hero of heroes, explorer of explorers, and beetle of beetles, Justiguy has arrived! Tell me, Just-a-boys and Just-a-girls, let's say you had a lonely, beautiful setting, complete with music and overall atmosphere, enough to make even the most hardened supervillain cry. Then, say you had a masterfully crafted 2D platforming action-adventure game in which you traverse a tremendous map as a solitary explorer where every new room offers more than its share of new things to discover. What would you have if you combined the two of these things? A new Metroid game? Oh, no, never a new Metroid game. No, the game you have here is a newly released PC title that goes by the humble name of Hollow Knight. Full disclosure, I did back the Kickstarter for this project, and I have been eagerly awaiting its release. Now, that said, if you haven't heard, Hollow Knight is a game that was first pitched on Kickstarter in November of 2014 by indie Australian developer Team Cherry. Originally slated for a PC and Wii U release, with a sadly missed Vita stretch goal, the game now has found its happy home on the Steam storefront as of February 2017, with an upcoming release on the Nintendo Switch to look forward to. In Hollow Knight, players will take control of the titular character, the Hollow Knight, and embark on a journey through the underground kingdom of Hallownest. Prior to the beginning of the game, something tragic befell the kingdom, and as the player travels deeper and deeper below ground, they will slowly unravel the mystery behind this land's downfall. Gameplay in Hollow Knight is, simply put, fantastic. Everything feels so good, so right. When you cut down an enemy, when you land a jump, or even when you don't time a slash correctly, or when you miss a jump, it all comes down to you, the player. The main character of this game has been crafted excellently, and they are one that I hope will set an example for future developers in the genre. And just look at how cute he is. I mean, seriously, he's adorable. What's more, the music and sounds in the game never fail to set the mood. Sometimes I feel enchanted, and other times I feel haunted. The implementation of sound and music alone is more than worth the admission fee of this game. Really, how many words does it take to say that this is just an amazing game? Yet, despite all of this, oddly enough, as of the recording of this review anyway, I have seen little to no coverage of the game. I've seen almost no reviews, no reports of the game's release, barely a whisper that the game has even come out. Just what's going on? Well, whatever the reason is, the lack of coverage of Hollow Knight is genuinely tragic, because I believe that this game is a real work of art. Come the end of the year, if you were to ask me what one game best exemplifies the idea that video games are and can be an art form, I'm fairly confident that Hollow Knight would be the game I would pick. Not the games that are more or less just the video game equivalents of summer blockbusters, not the long-awaited sequels that went from being the system seller of one certain console to a shared dual-platform release between that console and its successor. Oh, you guys know exactly what game I mean. And definitely not the games that were announced alongside DLC that would cost more than the base price of the game. Definitely not those. Now don't get me wrong here. These games may all find themselves with much larger followings, and I am by no means saying that they won't be or aren't fun. But in the end, I just don't think I'll ever be able to compare them to a game like Hollow Knight. For Hollow Knight really, truly is a work of art in a way that only a game like it, a game that draws you in and doesn't let you go, can be. From the way you can interact with countless parts of the environment to the footsteps you can hear echoing within the underground kingdom against the beautiful music that the game offers you. From the haunting melody that you will hear as you approach your character's soul at the point where you last lost a life, to how, after losing that life, your character will find themselves sitting on a bench, waking up with a jolt, like that lost life was just a bad dream. Yes, Hollow Knight is a masterpiece. Its story is delivered elegantly, given to you in pieces that are neither too long nor too brief. Players are able to learn its mechanics naturally, and learn how to play and master the Hollow Knight with a minimal amount of tutorials, keeping immersion at the forefront. Combat and controls are both precise, and when you take a hit,
when the whole world freezes up for just a moment as the Hollow Knight comes that much closer to losing and waking up at that bench once again, players will always feel like it was their mistake that caused it, never the game's. Really, I think all I can do at this point is say it once more. Hollow Knight is a masterpiece. You can buy the game now on Steam, and those of you investing in Nintendo's newest console can wait for that version to release soon. As for me, well, if you excuse me, I think I've got an underground kingdom to get back to. So, it appears that my work here is done. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, citizens. Until we meet again, this is Justiguy, blasting off into the sunset. Farewell!